Hello everybody, Walla here. Today we're going to be talking about something I am still, to this day, for the past God knows how long Beyond Light has been out now, I'm still confused as to why this grenade exists, and if you already know what I'm talking about, the Glacier grenade. I don't understand how Bungie let this go through the playtesting. I don't even know if Bungie playtests their video game at this point, to be completely honest with you. This is probably the stupidest thing I've ever seen in any type of video game, and we all know why it's fucking stupid, but today we're gonna go into the specifics and show you quite just how powerful this thing is, and just talk about why this shouldn't even exist in the game to begin with. Before we get into the video, of course, it's my daily beg for likes, so if you guys could like this video, I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, your wiener will increase by 10 inches. Thank you. Go back a few months ago, and we had handheld Supernova literally killing everybody and pissing people off, but no one ran Nova Bomb, so it was never really that big of a problem. But now we have something that is... now we have a grenade that's quite literally better than half of the supers in the game. And it's the Glacier nade. The Glacier nade. A lot of people know what I'm talking about. It's that big ass wall people throw on the floor and slam down on Hunter or slide through on Titan. I'm gonna get more into that later, but I want to talk about what the grenade could actually do first off. So it can insta-freeze people, which is all really annoying, obviously. It'll insta-freeze people. It'll also block pathways, which I thought was the only, when Beyond Light first dropped, I thought that was literally the only thing it was supposed to do was block pathways, right? I didn't know it could insta-freeze people or kill people for that matter. So you could actually kill people with it too. If you end up breaking the crystals, regardless of how you break them, whether you shoot them or whether you slam down on Hunter or whether you slide right through it with the Titan aspect, it doesn't matter. As long as you break them near an enemy, they're going to die. And if that wasn't already enough, 3 different things the grenade can do, it could also kill a super in one hit without any sort of fragment. Without any fragment, you're going to kill a decent amount of supers, I would say, besides any of the Titan supers. But as soon as you put the fragment on, you're basically guaranteed to almost kill like 85% of the supers. Has there ever been a grenade in the game that would just insta-kill a super? Like, I don't understand. Instantly, too. We're not talking about, wait a second or something. Like, we're literally talking milliseconds. Like, throw the grenade on the floor and either slam right in front of it or slide, Titan slide right through it. One of the two. Like, this is instant. It's not one of those things where you could get out of it. Like, as soon as someone has their grenade up and they feel like killing you, they're going to do it, and you can't do anything about it. There's no outplay potential whatsoever against something like this, and it boggles my mind. I don't understand how someone even allows something like this to go through. I can guarantee there are people watching this right now that absolutely fucking hate the grenade, and I understand 100%. And I don't get how anyone in their right fucking mind could think this is okay. This grenade can literally kill you from 7 meters away if you have the fragment on, and you literally just throw it on the ground and ground pound instantly, and it's a free kill right away. There's no downside to it whatsoever. Like, the only downside is if you run it, you're a fucking but that's it. Like, that's the only downside. The problem with handheld Supernova back in the day was that you could negate a gunfight just straight up by holding your grenade. As soon as someone got somewhat close to you, you'd throw it at them and it'd be an insta-kill guaranteed, right? There would be those players sometimes that were just so bad that they would just, miss you or throw it in the sky or something. But this grenade just takes it to a whole nother level. Like, if you thought handheld Supernova was broken, boy, let me introduce you to the Glacier nade, ladies and gentlemen. All you have to do is stare at your feet and throw it, and then after that, you either decide to slam, or you just slam down on the Hunter Stasis subclass, or you just slide through it on Titan, whichever one you prefer. That's it. There's really not much to the grenade. The really big problem with it is that, there's no outplay potential. If someone has the grenade, it completely, there's no gunfight. There's no gunfights involved. Someone just runs up to you, throws the grenade at the floor and slams. And they can do that. Just shoot them. Don't let them get close to you. Like, you can't do anything about it. If someone throws the nade around a corner, let's say you're pushing around a corner, the game just started, whatever it may be. If someone throws the grenade right in maybe like close to the corner, you're dead 100%. You can't even see this thing coming. As soon as they press their grenade button, they're going to slam and they're going to kill you instantly. I already know for a fact there are people in here that believe that the Hunter Slam is the problem, and I do think the Hunter Slam needs a nerf because you can do it way too often without any repercussions whatsoever. I don't like the fact that you can slam basically like every second or something, again, without any repercussions. There should be something that maybe like a 3-second cooldown, or maybe like, and I don't know, something that just doesn't let you constantly do it over and over and over and over again, because I do think that is a problem. Even though I don't think the slam itself is a problem, I don't know. I do think the slam is a little bit too strong as well. If you think about it, no one uses Glacier Nade on Warlock. You know why, right? Because there's no slam and there's no slide. You know, you can't slide through it either. So how the fuck are Warlocks supposed to break it and take advantage of it, right? The Glacier Nade itself, without the slam and the, you know, without being able to actually physically break it and do damage, is just... it's not the same at all, right? It's just it's literally a completely different grenade on Warlock, just due to the fact that you can't use it in a lethal way. You use it more of like a, you know, in a defensive way, which doesn't mean it's trash, right? It just means that it's not something a lot of people want, which is okay. But again, I don't think a grenade like that should be able to be used so lethally. So I have a few proposals, you know, possibly. You know, maybe have the grenade just straight up be a fucking wall, you know, that you put up and block angles with. That alone is already enough, in my opinion. I don't think it needs to freeze people. Maybe, I guess it could slow people, maybe freeze people, but insta-freezing is never good, so maybe it could just slow people. And, you know, it doesn't have to do damage. I don't understand why breaking the wall should do damage to people. It's way too strong already, with the fact that it could block off a decent amount. But the fact that it could one-shot a super, it's crazy. That's my first proposal. You might not like it. I don't really think it's that, you know, concrete either. I'm just throwing ideas out there. Another idea could be maybe don't let Titans slide through the grenade, for stasis crystals at that matter at all. Like, just don't let Titans slide through it, and also don't let Hunters be able to, like, break it, I guess, with a ground pound. That might be something. Again, these are just random ideas I'm throwing out there to help balance it. At the end of the day, they could just reduce the damage on the grenade, or maybe just completely get rid of the fact that, you know, you could damage enemies with the wall grenade. You know, maybe just have it to where you can break it, but it just doesn't do damage. I don't understand why a grenade that insta-freezes people and that could block off, you know, doorways, and that could also, like, help you climb up to places as well. I don't understand why a grenade like that has to be able to one-shot a super, but again, that's just, maybe that's just me, the only person in the whole world that thinks that's just a little too broken, because Bungie clearly thinks it's okay. I feel like some people are literally forgetting, this is a grenade we're talking about. I'm not talking about, like, a whole ass subclass or, like, a super or anything. Like, this is a grenade, right? Like, a grenade shouldn't be doing all of this, right? All of this. Not like, it's way too much. I feel like a lot of the, you know, stasis grenades are really, really strong. Don't get me wrong. Like, I know the Duskfield and the Cold Snap are pretty damn strong, right? But none of them can do any, you know, all of this at once, right? It's just, it's way too fucking good. And I don't understand why, again, I don't understand, some people actually think it's okay for some reason. There might be people, at least, I don't know, but again, this is a grenade. A grenade. Come on. You know, it's funny. I'm one of the few quote unquote sweat players that genuinely loves stasis. Like, I really do love stasis, but not because of the things you think of. Like, I don't enjoy it because of the slowing or, like, the freezing, for example. The only reason I really like it is because it introduced movement to Hunters and Titans, like new movement. So the slam obviously for Hunters, and the sliding for Titans. I have my disagreements with how many times you could use the slam. I think it's too often, but that's for a different topic. It's awesome, man. It gives Titan and Hunters something Warlock had, you know, with the Icarus dash, just something that really helps the movement and helps you frag out, like, a lot better. Just helps the game, you know, flow a lot better. But of course, everything has a downside, right? They brought in all this stasis, all the freezing and all that, and, you know, a lot of people, you know, think, you know, just adapt or whatever. And having stuff like this in the game, it's just it really does piss people off, man. And it's not a good environment to be around, in my opinion. I feel like there's a lot of rework that has to be done with stasis. There's a lot of rework. And I honestly want to stuff it in this video, but I think I'm going to save it for another video, because that'd be a good idea, I guess. One of the next few videos I'm going to make is just going to be about the changes I want with Stasis and what I think just doesn't make sense at all. But this alone, like the grenade alone, was worth its own video because I see a lot of people using it, and I feel like I feel like Bungie needs to step up and do something, man, like pretty soon, because this is ridiculous. Like, this thing is so fucking stupid, man. And yeah, I know this is somewhat of the same type of videos I make, but I kind of ranted and kind of talked a lot of shit, so I do apologize if you don't really like that side of me, but this is, I just need you guys to understand how I really feel about it, because this is stupid, and I honestly, I can't believe there are people out there that genuinely think this is okay. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in, and yeah, I love you. Peace out, guys.